So the colonel is lecturing us on conserving resources, and right behind him on the landing strip, the PFCs are unloading the 6 coolers of pastrami sandwiches we had flown in from San Francisco. And we're praying he doesn't turn around because we sent 2 pilots over 12,000 miles, including a stop at the Midway Islands, to get us lunch. We're breaking our arms, patting ourselves on the back that we got away with it when the colonel sniffs the air and says, "Call me crazy, but I could swear I smell pastrami." I cling harder to the flip cam so my laughter won't make the picture jump. I can see that Shoshana, the interviewer, is actually biting the side of her mouth to keep from cracking up. You don't want to do anything to interrupt Mr. Solway. Once he gets started, the stories tumble out, one after another. It's our third day at Portland Street working with the old soldier and our best yet. Shoshana never planned on spending more than a couple of hours here, but neither of us counted on Mr. Solway having so much to say. Most of the time, he's all sarcasm, so it's hard to have a normal conversation with him. The big difference is Shoshana, who's a natural interviewer. She's so genuinely interested that she brings out the best in Mr. Solway. Some of the stories are sad, like losing friends in battle or having to rescue children orphaned by the war. Some are uplifting, the work of medics and nurses, and the incredible heroism of ordinary soldiers. But amazingly, in the middle of all that suffering and violence, a lot of funny stuff happened too, like the pastrami incident, or the time General MacArthur's laundry was sent to their post by mistake, and they used his silk boxer shorts as party hats on New Year's Eve. I get the impression that Mr. Solway was the Army's version of a class clown, which doesn't really match the cranky old geezer he is now. Or maybe it does. I think of his mistrust of authority figures like doctors and administrators. He saw almost as many of those during the war as he does today in assisted living. After he took out that tank, he spent 5 weeks in the hospital. He was nearly court martialed for running an illegal gambling operation. He filled empty IV bags with helium and took bets on balloon races. While he's telling it to Shoshana, he's roaring with laughter. His face is pink from the joy of the memory. "I had $50 on the hot water bottle. That was a lot of money in those days. And this crazy Texan threw a hypodermic needle like a dart and brought me down 3 feet shy of the finish line. I've never been so mad at anybody in my life. But I paid up. At least I was going to until the MPs raided the game. Party poopers." Engrossed in the story, I nearly missed the twin gasps from the hall. I glance over my shoulder to spy Aaron and Bear standing in the doorway, staring in bewilderment. Busted. "Let's take a break, okay?" I set down the camera and joined them outside. "What gives?" Bear demands. "First, you come with us to community service when you don't even have to. That's bad enough, but now you're making a movie about the place?" "It's for the video club." "And with Shoshana Weber?" Aaron cuts me off. "Her stupid family got us sentenced to the Graybeard Motel." "Maybe I'm trying to make things right with her," I defend myself. "Maybe if I help her with her project, the family will be in more of a forgiving mood." "Yeah, that'll work," Aaron snorts. "Listen, man, you might not remember how much the Webbers hate our guts, but I do. If it was up to them, we wouldn't be on community service. We'd be on death row. But hey, it's all good. If you want to spend your time with people who curse the day you were born instead of your true friends, it's not like we can stop you." I'm torn. On the one hand, I'm not doing anything wrong. Still, I've kind of bought this on myself by covering up the fact that I'm working with Shoshana. Aaron looks honestly hurt, like I'm stabbing him in the back. And let's face it, he might be kind of right. After all, I didn't have to be so secretive about the video project.